This broadcast is partnered by BetterSleep, one of the world's top-rated sleep apps designed to help you fall asleep faster and wake up feeling refreshed. I've never been a consistent sleeper. These days, I rarely get 6 to 8 hours of sleep, and I usually wake up feeling like I barely rested. So I decided to try BetterSleep for a few nights, and honestly, it really helped me. One standout feature is the sleep recorder. I had no idea how much I was tossing and turning, or that I even snored when I sleep, until I played it back. That kind of feedback is super helpful. But what really hooked me were the sounds. I love the water sounds, rivers, lakes, rain, and many others that instantly help me stay calm. And the background music? Incredibly relaxing. It's not just great for sleep, it's perfect for meditation too. You can mix and match over 300 sounds and create your own vibe, whether it's white noise, ASMR, or ambient soundscapes. So if you're like me and you struggle with sleep, head over to trybettersleep.co/Alyx and start your 7-day trial for free. Sleep is a crucial part of your overall health, and if you're not getting the rest you need, it can seriously impact your physical and mental well-being. So don't wait. Download the BetterSleep app and start getting the rest you deserve today. Ladies and gentlemen, and one of the most shocking endings I've seen from WWE, Brock Lesnar made his return to the WWE. And for the first time, I'm speechless about it. Let's talk about it right here in Alyx's World. Hello all, and welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I'm your host, Alyx, just Alyx, and this is your WWE SummerSlam 2025 Night 2 discussion, recap, review. Let's talk about it. Brock Lesnar. The show ended with the return of the Beast incarnate himself. We thought we would never see him again. The WWE themselves said he was done. After the whole debacle involving Janelle Grant, Vince McMahon, John Laurinaitis, and allegations that included Brock Lesnar of trafficking, we were certain he was done. Well, it looks like those allegations no longer matter. And it's crazy to me because I went to go see, did he get dropped from the lawsuit? Did the lawsuit get dropped? No. It hasn't been dropped. Matter of fact, it's still ongoing. He is still involved in a lawsuit where a woman was raped. Great. John Laurinaitis, to save himself, decided to testify against Vince McMahon. This lawsuit is serious. And for some reason, here he is. Now, Brock Lesnar, despite all of this craziness, he's the least of my worries. Because for all we know, he proved his innocence. He's all good. And I'm not going to lie, the prospect of Brock Lesnar being back to fight a Braun Breaker, a Gunther, which we have to get. We got to get that match. And many others on the roster. It does excite me. Just a little bit. Still, though, there's a lot that the WWE needs to explain when it comes to Brock. Matter of fact, the first question I have is, why did you cancel the presser? Because you know after each pay-per-view, PLE, there is a press conference. They canceled it. I would have loved to have been at that press conference, to have seen it. I would be watching that right now because you know the questions would be about Brock Lesnar and why he's back when the lawsuit is still going on. Because that's the first question I have. But they canceled it. They canceled it because of this, which is cowardly. It's cowardly. If you know that you're making a decision that's going to catch bad publicity, then maybe you shouldn't make that decision. Just a thought, right? But that's WWE in terms of Brock Lesnar. Let's get to my big issue with this. So, we did all this with John Cena. Massive heel turn at the Elimination Chamber. Only for him to turn babyface on SmackDown. Out of nowhere, by the way. Just a random ass babyface turn. No lead up to it whatsoever. Cody just asked him to go face, and he went, okay. Alright. And then I'm thinking, okay, this is going to lead to something. Alright, if Cena's turning face, there's a reason for it. It's either a swerve or Cody's going to the dark side. And what ended up happening, to my surprise, was neither one of those. Cody just beats John Cena after he goes babyface. And then Brock just shows up. And I'm sitting here like, what are we doing? Like, from a storyline standpoint, I feel lost. I'm not following here. What was the whole point of doing all of this? Why even turn John Cena heel? Just to halfway through turn him back into a babyface and leave him with nothing to work with. So now what is John Cena going to do? Like, that's where my head is stuck at. All right, we've left John Cena in a very, very weird position now. You have him lose to Cody Rhodes. Cody's back to being the WWE champion. Okay. And he's still a face. Okay. John Cena gets his ass kicked by Brock Lesnar. Now what? So is Cena just going to be a face until he leaves? Just a regular smegular baby face in the roster. That's not a compelling story to me. And I get that people want to cheer John Cena. Right? They want to cheer on John Cena until he retires. But, like, there's got to be a reason to do it. There was a legit story behind Cena being a heel. And then, as time went on, him slowly turning back into a babyface. A more compelling ending here would have been after going through what I thought was easily John Cena's best match since AJ Styles. I'm being honest with you. Since his matches with AJ Styles. Right at the end, Cena's like, nah, screw this. I like being a bad guy. That would have been more compelling. And then maybe you have Brock Lesnar come out and attack Cody Rhodes. Now we got something. You know, that's different. But now we're in an interesting position. Cena is back to being a babyface on the roster. He doesn't really have a direction now except fighting Brock Lesnar again, which, no thank you. I've seen that 10,000 times. I don't need to see that again. Cody is back to being champion as a babyface. Now it's like, all right, who does he fight? I guess you could have Randy Orton go heel. Do you send Brock after Cody? Again? Well, I guess it makes sense because, well, they never fought for the championship. Now they can. Okay. Listen, I'm not going to sit here and say there's not a story behind Cody and Brock, but I'm not necessarily jumping up for joy to see that match. If Brock is going to be here, can I get fresh matches with him? Like Brock and Braun Breaker all day, every day, please. Please give that to me. Brock and Gunther all day, every day, please. Please. Penta and Brock, please. I'll take any other new, fresh face match with Brock. You know what? Obafemi versus Brock Lesnar. Oh my goodness. All day, every day. Give me Obafemi and Brock Lesnar. But anything else outside of that, I don't want to see Brock and John Cena again. I don't want to see Brock and Cody again. Maybe we can do Jacob Fatu versus Brock. Oh my goodness, hell yeah! Like, fresh matches. And we're good, But I do have to question WWE's long-term booking here. None of this is making sense to me. Things haven't been lining up since that heel turn with John Cena. Because, in my head, the long-term story would have been John Cena just goes out as a heel and then turns babyface in his last match. So the match that we got tonight at SummerSlam, this should have been John Cena's last match. Like, this should have been the final match for John Cena. I envision this match happening Survivor Series or Saturday Night's main event. But they pulled the trigger here at SummerSlam. So now I'm just like, all right, there goes that. As for the rest of the show, I'll be honest with you. Like, the TLC match was exactly what I thought it would be. Match of the year, match of the year candidate, and the best match of the entire weekend. For sure. Best match of the entire weekend, not even close. That was a spectacle, just a wild, wild match. And I'm looking forward to talking about it because the spots in that match was magnificent. MVP goes to Candice LeRae. Candice LeRae is the MVP of the entire night. I don't care what anyone says. Naomi defended her championship successfully. Rhea Ripley, Io Sky. Awesome opener. Not as good as Bianca, Io, and Rhea. Why would you expect it to be? Lyra versus Becky was weird. It was good enough, but something was off about that match. Bayley did interfere, and Bayley accidentally cost Lyra the match, so I'm assuming this is leading to a Lyra Valkyria heel turn, which is very much needed. I think that's going to help her character a lot. Steel cage match was not good. Decent at best. Solo retains. Okay. Dominic Mysterio and AJ Styles, I just loved because it was a tribute to Eddie Guerrero. Can't hate on that match. Dominic Mysterio 20 years ago was watching Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero fight for custody over him in a ladder match at SummerSlam. And 20 years later, here he is beating AJ Styles clean for the IC Championship. Just crazy stuff. Overall, SummerSlam 2025 was good. Was it one of the best SummerSlams of all time? Nowhere close. Nowhere close. I don't think it was one of the best SummerSlams of all time. I'm just being honest with you. I thought it was good enough for me to sit through and not think it was terrible. But when it's all said and done, the cash-in by Seth Rollins is going to be the most memorable thing of night one. The TLC match is going to be the most memorable thing. And yes, Brock Lesnar returning, but the TLC match is going to be the most memorable match of night two. Everything else was just middle of the road. I don't got nothing else to say, honestly. And that's disappointing. That's the part that is disappointing to me. I personally feel like SummerSlam, WrestleMania should be those shows that leave you wanting more. And this year, both WrestleMania and SummerSlam didn't quite live up to the hype of their predecessors. WrestleMania didn't quite meet the bar. SummerSlam didn't quite meet the bar. They had their moments, but I'm not going to sit here and compare this SummerSlam to SummerSlam 2002, which to me is still the best SummerSlam ever. Fight me on it. I don't care. I wouldn't even put this SummerSlam in my top 10. I wouldn't. But that's just me. I'm not sitting here telling you how to feel. I'm just telling you how things stand with me, if anything else. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I want to get to this review portion where I break down my feelings a bit better. But I really want to get your thoughts. Please talk to me in the live chat afterwards, of course, if you're watching this afterwards, leave a comment. How are we feeling about this year's SummerSlam? Like, honest thoughts, unfiltered. Give me your scores, give me your grades. Where does it rank in terms of previous SummerSlams? Because I'm not feeling like this met the bar. I feel like it missed it by that much. Even with the return of Brock Lesnar, I just left the show going, okay. And again, maybe Brock Lesnar got his name cleared from the lawsuit and he'll be just fine. Brock Lesnar being back is the least of my worries. I'm more concerned about the long-term storytelling of WWE because it hasn't been hidden. Like, when you think about how we got here and all the things we went to get here, it's not meeting. It's not quite hidden, if I'm being honest with you. So, looking forward to seeing what you guys got to say. Let me go ahead and get to the preliminary stuff. Let me say hello to the people. We're going to start round 1 of the World Superchat Championship, and then we're going to hit the review. We will be crowning a new, maybe a new world champ. And I do know 3 Diglets is planning to retire, maybe after tonight or certain things, but maybe 3 Diglets is going out. He will be growing out as the world champ, and I think we will be crowning a new world champ at Clash in Paris, if 3 Diglets wins this or not. So, let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. If this is the first time you're watching me, do me a solid favor. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Wow, your added help expand the brand by doing the following things. Join the membership, click that join button, and get the opportunity to request a video of your choosing, whether it's a live reaction, a hot topic, or a review, past, present, or future. Also, don't forget to give thanks. Hit that super thanks if you would like to donate. After the fact, you can. Also, like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, just Alyx Central. Give me a follow on Instagram. Give me a follow on Spotify. Give me a follow on Cameo. Give me a follow on Threads. Follow us on Discord. Follow me on Blue Sky, where the skies are clearer. And give me a follow on TikTok, for I am the tickest on the talkest. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, Venmo. And yes, Super Chats are officially on. You can donate at any point in time during the broadcast to get your last play live on the air. Email me at justalexsworld@gmail.com for business inquiries, just to say hi. And get yourself a t-shirt today at Pearls Tees and Teespring. Are you a Just Alyx guy? Then join the club. Get you an I'm a Just Alyx guy t-shirt. Hot off the press. Also get you an old school The Lexman t-shirt. Get you a new school Alex's World t-shirt. And many, many more t-shirt designs coming your way. So stay tuned. Join the cause. Expand the brand. Today right here in Alex's World. I want to thank all the lovely people for joining me for this lovely live stream post-show discussion for SummerSlam. I do appreciate you all for being here. You could be anywhere here in the YouTube space. You chose me, and I am grateful for that. Before we get to round 1 of the World Super Chat Championship, please show your love to the Mod Squad. Ultra! Shine Nice and Fire Star, Elias, a demon, New Japan Pro Wrestling Girl, Khalil does everything. Huh? Wait, Dylan, a Danger, Teflon Don, the Mod Father, Zeno, Enigma, and of course, Big NGM, because they help keep this a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us. Please be sure you like the video, because the more you like the video, the more opportunities I will be given to be recommended here on YouTube. So help boost that algorithm by hitting that like button. And if you look to the top right, we have introduced leadership boards, power rankings, ladies and gentlemen. So big shout out to the top 4 donators of the month of July. Number 1, we got the Kid Stealing, Willin, Dylan, son of a gun, clanging and banging. Ooh yeah, the world trip, cream of the crop. Ooh yeah, 3 Diglets. 3 Diglets, ladies and gentlemen. The world champ at number 1 with 700. Number 2, we got the Savior, Drew Usher. Number 3 is Carlos Morenzo. And right at number 4, Dayton Romel. Those guys will be shown throughout the month of August. Who's going to rank as the top 4 for the month of August? We shall definitely find out. All right, let's begin round 1 of the Super Chat Championship, ladies and gentlemen. Here's how you win. Be the one to donate the most money by the end of the stream. Currently, 3 Diglets holds this belt, and he likes to hold an iron grip on this thing. So let's see who walks out your world champion. Starting right now. Well, thank you to the people subscribing, by the way. It's very much appreciated. Who is that? Green light god? Why green light? Why not red light? Why not yellow light?
Alyx, you should have seen A and B's reaction to Brock.
What was... I let a little bit after Brock came out. What were their reactions? Did B get up and leave? Because I came in, and I noticed that as soon as I got in there, B was gone. So, did B not like Brock Lesnar's return? I'm gonna have to ask them when they show up. Maybe they'll be in. Come on, oh my God, you know that I'll be back. Here I go.
Plus, there's a reason why WWE announced yesterday that they're no longer doing post-show press conferences now, eyes.
Really? So they canceled all post-show press conferences. Oh man, that doesn't fit right with me. That doesn't sit right, y'all. That doesn't sit right. What's going on here? Anyone else just kind of feel like something happened? Because Triple H is usually someone who's okay with that stuff. Oh man. Come on, oh my God, you know that I'll be back. Here I go.
Triple fraud. WWE and TKO has a lot of explaining to do.
Yeah, Stuart, thank you for your donation. I'm going to give them a chance because we don't know what's going on with Brock. Maybe he cleared his name and maybe that's why he's back. But I would hate to think the other side of that coin, which is we're back in bed with Vince McMahon. I hope not. I hope that's not what we're doing, because if it is, oh my goodness. That's not going to go over well. Come on, oh my God, you know that I'll be back. Here I go.
Cody could have waited to get the belt back. I enjoyed the heel turn.
Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't. I was feeling it. Christia Henderson, I think this is your first donation, if I'm not mistaken. Christia Henderson with a massive $5 donation. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Lots of $5 donations I'm seeing, which I'm cool with, by the way.
I think putting Lyra versus Becky match after TLC wasn't a good choice. Probably should have put AJ versus Dom after TLC.
Yeah, the match structure was a little weird too. I'll give you that. By the way, please get these likes up. We're almost at 100 likes early, by the way. Well, let's get these to 100 likes. The goal is 1,000 likes, by the way. So if you haven't liked the video yet, if you're still here, please like the video.
So we boo Hogan and Vince, yet Brock gets a pass.
Yeah, again, God, man. I need more details on Brock. If he cleared his name, fine. Fine. Welcome back. With them canceling the post... Ow. Ow. Come on, oh my God, you know that I'll be back. Here I go.
3 out of 5 SummerSlam. That tables, ladders, chairs, oh my, match. And that main event was pure fire, fire, fire.
I agree. Like, for me, I already knew the TLC match was going to be fire, but the main event surprised me. That blew their WrestleMania match out of the water. Definitely John Cena's best match since his matches with AJ Styles. For sure. For sure. Very excited to see what they do.
I hope Corp CA comes just so that I can commentate that match against 3 Diglets as his retirement match. I'm really excited for that retirement match.
Oh, Lord. The retirement match of the century. Trust me, so am I. Hopefully we get it tonight. Although Corp CA went after the mid-card title, which is baffling to me. I was like, okay, mid-card championship?
As much as I don't like the B*TCH, he's one of Cena's best rivals, so it wouldn't be a farewell Cena tour without a feud with Lesnar, I guess.
But are we sure that's what we want to see right now? Does anybody really want to see another match between Brock Lesnar and John Cena? Like, who's begging for that? Like, oh my God, give me one more Brock and Cena match, yeah! God damn. I just answered my own question. Jesus Christ.
Well, I don't blame them. They were only doing press conferences because they were trying to copy AEW.
Well, you're probably right about that, but it was still a good thing to have. It was nice to see people ask legit questions to him. By the way, the Savior has entered his name into winning the world title. Let's see if he comes out on top. I'm excited about this.
BUO and left, and A's ice bugged out of his head.
Well, so B just walked out. That's sad. I can understand why. Because Brock being back is, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
TBH, this throws the plans for Mania 42 in disarray. TLC and the main event were match of the night for me.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Not disputing that whatsoever. Carlos Morenzo, you have now taken the lead with $10. Because everybody else donated $5. I appreciate that. I really do. Very curious to see how things turn out here.
Hey Alyx, first-time donor. Just wanted to say thanks, and also enjoy the pre-show between you, A, B, and Marked.
Thank you
Would
so
love
much.
to see a post-show too.
One day we'll end up doing a post-show review. We'll have to schedule that, probably around a Royal Rumble or a WrestleMania, but that sounds good to me. If they're game for that, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your donations. Now, let me see here. Let me go ahead and do some shout outs here, and then we'll get to the review portion of the show. Thank you all so much for being here. Shout out to the Bulldog Show Gaming, Debit Money, Debit Money Adams. We got Ronwell Nogales. We got, of course, your World Super Chat champ, who is retiring tonight. But will he be retiring with the belt is the question we're all asking. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, show your love and your appreciation for I want to get this right. The kid stealing, willing, dealing, son of a gun. I've got a hard time holding down these alligator shoes, clanging and banging, jabroni beating, ow, pie eating, trailblazing, elbow raising, cream of the crop. Ooh yeah, 3 Diglets. That felt good. 3 Diglets, my man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for contributing to the channel. Oh, and there it is. Hey. Hey.
I think I will be retiring with the belt.
Well, Three Dicklets is saying, if you want to take it, you're going to have to pry it from my cold, dead hands. Three Dicklets might be retiring, but he is not going down without a fight. This is why we call him the cream of the crop. Oh, yeah! Three Dicklets! I'm going to keep that going. That sounds so dope when I say it like that. But, apparently there was a donation that got deleted. I do appreciate that. Traz W, that's it, right? Traz W, $4.99, $5. I appreciate that, sir. Thank you for contributing to the channel. Let me see if I can get more shout outs in before we get to the review portion here. Also, I see that super chat coming through. I'm gonna let that come through really quickly. Just wanted to be sure. Return of the Mac. It is Return of the Mac. Come on, Return of the Mac. Oh my God, you know that I'll be back. Here I go.
Little tidbit. Triple H stated that John Cena essentially wanted Brock Lesnar during his retirement tour.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, again, that's why I'm holding off on poo-pooing it. I'm not gonna completely shit on it. I got issues with him being back, but if this was like a request from John Cena, or like I keep saying, he cleared his name, cool. Whatever. I'm cool with that. Alright, let me get back to these shout-outs. Anthony P. Travis Cunningham. I see Michelle 83. I see Maddo, Joseph Winters, James Morales, Reggie Jasmine. Wait a minute, hold up. Hold up, wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, you are in the presence of royalty. We are rolling out the red carpet. So you know what time it is, right? I'm gonna need y'all to get on your knees and bow down to the premier reaction channel here in the YouTube space. Say hello to A&B Combos Wrestling Edition. Good to have you guys here. Yo, A&B, did Three Dicklets win your world title? Did he walk out still your world champ? 98% of the time, like the video, peeps. Also, what up? What's up? Okay, if y'all don't know where that comes from, we cannot be friends. I'm sorry. We can't be friends if you don't know what "what's up" comes from. Come on now. Come on. Y'all better get that one right. Man, it does suck that B walked off. A couple more. Tiffany Stratton fan. Guy Tiffy Time. That's a big name. Robin Sucks. Good to have you here.
Still in our feels about that main event.
I bet that we're gonna go into that. Don't worry, because I got my thoughts about that one too. Yes, I'm the man now. Man. I better know what Martin is. I was about to be upset if y'all didn't know what Martin is. I guess the last one can go to Corbin. No, the last one's gonna go to Game Shock. All right, there's a lot of people in here. Okay, couple more, because I love y'all. I see Jody Bennett. Woo! The Nature Boy. What's good, Jody? Did I say debit money? Debit money Adams? I think I did. If I didn't, you get two. King Beezer. And last one's going to Sports Talk with Austin. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to conclude round one with Three Dicklets at $100. Carlos Marenzo, you are behind 3 Diglets with 15. You have $15 in second place. 3 Diglets has 100. The amount to beat, ladies and gentlemen, is $100. I'm also, speaking of 100, I am 1 like away from 100 likes. Can one of y'all give me a like? Please give me a like. Give me a like. Give me to 100. Give me to 100. All right, this stream is picking up steam, by the way. So let me go ahead and move things along to the review portion of SummerSlam. How we feeling about it, ladies and gentlemen? How are we feeling about 2 nights of SummerSlam? Overall, let's just get right to it. Overall, it was okay. It was passable. Inside the ring, good. As a SummerSlam weekend, fine. I already said this at the beginning. I don't think it's one of the worst SummerSlams. I'm not putting this in my top 10. Matter of fact, this wouldn't be in my top 20. This SummerSlam is literally what you call middle of the road. Middle of the road SummerSlam. Barely any titles changed hands. The ones that did were the world titles. And of course, the women's tag team titles. Not much happened from a storyline standpoint. Matter of fact, I was actually left just going meh with the storylines. I'm just like, all right, well, nothing has changed here. I feel like, for me, I feel like, just like WrestleMania, this didn't meet the standard. I have WrestleMania and SummerSlam on a high bar. I expect more from them. My expectations, my standard for these shows are a lot higher than pretty much any other pay-per-view throughout the year. Like with AEW, I expect a lot when it comes to All In, when it comes to Revolution, Double or Nothing, and Full Gear. Right? With AEW, you can forgive a few of their shows in between. Although it is pay-per-view, I'm spending $50, so it better be good. With WWE, though, they've been here longer, no excuse. Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, those shows need to be home runs every single time. What are we doing if it's not? What are we doing? So, this was not quite a home run, but I can't say it was bad either. If you ask me which night was better, I guess night 2? Night 2? I guess. That's where my mind is at right now. Night 2 is alright. That's where I am right now. Y'all can let me know which night you thought was better, but for me, night 2. Night 2 is better. But let's get into it. So, Stephanie McMahon made the announcement a lot later in the show, but I'm talking about it here, that SummerSlam this entire weekend drew 113,722 people over 2 nights. Big attendance. And you already know they drew a lot of money off of this because of these ticket prices. I can't talk to y'all at all about these overpriced, ridiculous ticket prices. Like when they came here to when WWE Raw came here to Houston, tickets that I paid $85 for in 2024, I ended up paying $250 for. Yeah. So I already know these SummerSlam tickets were like, oh, Jesus Christ almighty. Ridiculously overpriced. So they made a fortune off of that. But 113,000 people, not bad. Let's get right to it. They opened up the show, ladies and gentlemen, with the triple threat. The triple threat match between Naomi, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley. Now, let's get right to it. Was this match as good as Bianca, Rhea, and Io at WrestleMania 41? No. That's still perhaps the best match all year when it comes to the women. Second to that is Io Sky versus Rhea Ripley, for sure. But this match was still pretty good. It was awesome. Naomi got a chance to shine, biting people's fingers. She got the entrance with her dad playing on guitar. Awesome stuff. But I'll be real with you. Anytime you add Rhea Ripley and Io Sky to the mix, it's going to be an awesome match. You can't go wrong with that. And their chemistry, they have that kind of chemistry where you just know it's going to be something big. Like when Rock and Austin get inside the ring, you know it's going to be big, right? When Triple H and Shawn Michaels get inside the ring, you know it's going to be big. When Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit get inside the ring, you know it's going to be big. Without you having to say anything. Hogan and Warrior. It's just one of those matches that you just book the marquee with their names on it, and you know it's going to be great. So this match was already set up to be awesome. Naomi shined in this match a lot. But when it was all said and done, Naomi got the pin on Rhea Ripley. Just when Rhea once again had Io pinned. Naomi rolled her up and pinned her 1, 2, 3. Very fun, very fast-paced match. I'm happy Naomi is getting her chance to shine. She's going to go after Stephanie Vaquer at Clash in Paris. Very excited about that. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see, ladies and gentlemen, how things turn out. Because, again, it's looking like things are shifting across the board. And I'm not too sure how I feel about it right now. So, following that match, oh my goodness, was one of the most chaotic matches that I have ever seen at a SummerSlam. 12-man TLC ladder match for the WWE Tag Team titles. We got the Wyatt Six, DIY, Fraxium, Andrade and Phoenix, the Street Profits, and the Motor City Machine Guns. WWE made a huge mistake not having these tag teams on WrestleMania. But you know what? There's a side of me that's glad they didn't put them on WrestleMania because it lit a fire under their asses. Every match since they missed WrestleMania has been an absolute banger. This SmackDown Tag Team division is firing on all cylinders. Perhaps the best thing on SmackDown. Bar none. The best thing on SmackDown right now is this Tag Team division. And they left a huge mark on SummerSlam. When it was all said and done, this was the best thing on it. Let's talk about it. The craziness in this match. I don't even know where to begin. So, Joe Gacy. There was a spot where Joe Gacy. There was a spot where he was supposed to get backflipped onto a ladder that was laying on the ropes. Completely missed it. So guess what they did? The Street Profits said, nah, we gonna try this again. Threw him back inside the ring, did the entire spot over, and he landed it so perfectly the second time. I'm actually glad that he missed it the first time and we got that second time around. That was so good. That was fun. Oh man, there were so many freaking spots where they were just getting chairs thrown in their faces. Montez Ford did an excellent dive over a table set up in the corner to the outside. That was nuts. The height he got on that was incredible. Then there was a spot where everyone, oh my god, there was like 4 dives to the outside through tables. One person did a freaking frog splash. That was Phoenix. Someone else did a swanton. And I think the best part was Axiom doing a Spanish fly with Angelo Dawkins through a set of tables. That was nuts. Get the hell out of here. That spot scared the living hell out of me. Because I thought Homeboy was dead. Speaking of dead, someone check on Candice LeRae. Somebody check on Candice LeRae. Ladies and gentlemen, the MVP of the entire night. I don't give a fuck about Brock Lesnar. The MVP of SummerSlam was Candice LeRae. This woman, by the way, loved seeing B-Fab, Candice, and Nikki Cross, Sister Abigail, Nikki Cross, get involved. That was nice. But Candice LeRae climbed to the top of a tall-ass ladder. And she was trying to get the belts for everybody, right? These boys decided, we really want the smoke. Candice is standing on top of the ladder. They tipped her over. She falls from the top of the ladder inside the ring to the outside and crashes through another ladder. Breaks that bitch in half. Oh my goodness. If Jim Ross was here, he would be screaming, as God is my witness, Candice LeRae is broken in half. She died. She genuinely died. That was an Attitude Era moment. I cannot explain that moment any better. The best moment of the entire night. She stole the show. Everybody was genuinely worried about her. I genuinely thought she killed herself. I was like, she's dead. Like, that was a Mick Foley. I'm serious. When Mick Foley got thrown off the sail, and everyone was like, oh my God, did he die? Where's B at? Hey, B, did he die? You know what I mean? No, when Candice fell through that ladder, I was genuinely like, oh my God, someone please check on her. Best spot of the entire night. Which was crazy because ringside we had Team 3D, the Dudley Boys, and the Hardy Boys watching. No Edge and Christian. Oh, no, we're not going to get Edge and Christian. No. Excuse me. But that was crazy to me. The fact that she took that spot. And what's crazy about that is she was known for taking those spots. Spots just like that in the Indies. Go back and watch her matches with the Human Tornado. She was known for taking spots like that. For going through ladders. For killing herself. Props to her, yeah. Props to her. That was incredible. Unfortunately, although fortunately, the Wyatts had to get involved. All the Wyatts got involved. That includes Bo Dallas and, of course, Eric Rowan. They got involved, so it was 5 on literally everybody else. Eric Rowan got bulldozed to a table. That was nuts. And then, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, what happened to Uncle Howdy? Did he just get beat down with steel chairs? I think they just beat his ass with steel chairs, I believe. But didn't matter because the Wyatt Six outnumbered everybody. They climb up the ladder, get the tag belts. Incredible match. Incredible match. Incredible match. You love to see it. You love to see it, ladies and gentlemen. I thought for sure, when it was all said and done, I said, this is going to be a match of the year candidate. This is one of the best matches I've seen from WWE all year. Good luck topping it. This topped the SmackDown match after WrestleMania. And the SmackDown match after WrestleMania was better than any match on WrestleMania. That's a lie. It was better. It was not better than the women's triple threat match. The women's triple threat match was still better, but it was better than most of the matches on WrestleMania. So, crazy, crazy spot. Pray for Candice. Sadly enough, following that, no DQ, no disqualification, no count out, no holds barred. Women's Intercontinental Championship. Becky Lynch defends her belt against Lyra Valkyria. Okay, can we talk about Lyra? Can we talk about Lyra? Because her inexperience showed here. There was a spot in the match where Becky zip-tied her hands together. And Lyra's supposed to be wrestling throughout the match with her hands zip-tied, right? Somewhere in the match, one of her hands get free. We see it. Her hand gets free. Why did Lyra put her hand back in the zip tie? She literally got free and then said, Like, no one was looking like, and then zip tied herself again. That was the dumbest thing you could have done. Quite frankly, Lyra, look, guys, when that happens, fuck the spot. Fuck it. You're free. You're free. Seriously, like, if she had just kept her hands as they were, it wouldn't have affected the match whatsoever. You're free now. Maybe you could have had Becky retie you. You had to get another pair of zip ties. You know what I mean? Like, you could have had Becky beat you up and zip tie you again. Or just say, fuck it, you're free. Why would you put your hands back in that zip tie? I'm sorry, that takes away from the match for me. That was a dumb move. That was a dumb move from her. And quite frankly, out of all the matches we got from Lyra and Becky, this was their weakest match. The triple threat match at Evolution was 10 times better than this. Oh, it was so much better than this. I don't know. I just feel like they didn't meet the standard that they usually do. And that's kind of sad. It was nice. They did some good things in the match. They used weapons. Lyra got to be hardcore. Favorite spot was, of course, watching Lyra get tortured with the kendo stick as Becky had her tied up against the turnbuckle, a la Randy Orton, John Cena from I Quit, from 2009, the I Quit match. That was good. Yeah, I thought this was their weakest match. Quite frankly, the best part of the match was Bayley. I'm being real with you. The best part of the match was Bayley. She comes out and she's being teased by Becky to use the crowbar on a helpless Lyra. And Becky's like, nah. I mean, Bayley's like, nah. Becky's like, yeah. Bayley's like, nah. I'm not doing it. She couldn't do what Sami Zayn couldn't do. And so she starts attacking Becky. Lyra gets free. Hits an awesome guillotine leg drop through the table on Becky. And then Bayley tries to get back inside the ring to help Lyra. She ends up inadvertently punching Lyra with her chain fist, like Becky tried to do to her. Becky takes advantage of it, hits her with the manhandle slam, pins her 1, 2, 3. Becky retains. By the way, I love Becky's new music. I think her new music is a banger after banger after banger. It's a banger. And yeah, Becky retains. I'm assuming this is where we have Lyra and Bayley feud, with Lyra going heel. Lyra's going to go heel because Bayley inadvertently punched her. She didn't mean to do it. She did it by accident. I think Lyra needs to go heel. I think that's the best course for her. I look forward to seeing how well she does. I think she's going to do excellently as a heel. So we're going to take a break from the reviews, and we're going to do round two. Round two of the Super Chat Championship before we conclude with, of course, round three.
Why Cole keep calling Cody the future of the company? He's Roman age who's becoming a part-timer soon and been around since I was 12. I'm now 27.
Wow. Yeah, you're at the point with Cody where he's like, all right, bro, you the present, you're about to be the past. You know what I mean? Because Cody's been around since 2006. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Talk to me about that one. That's crazy.
So if Mania and SummerSlam didn't met the standard, what show will? Clash in Paris? Show's been mid lately, but Evolution.
Evolution has met, Evolution exceeded the standard. Evolution currently is there. I don't know. It's either Elimination Chamber or Evolution. Those two shows are the best shows from WWE this year. So far.
Your thoughts on Becky's new entrance theme?
I love it. It fits her so well. And you could tell she likes it too. It's a nice change of pace. I think if she's going to be a long-term IC champ, battling people for that belt, she did need to change up her theme song because she's a heel now, right? When she goes back to being a babyface, she can get the other one back.
Candice earned major respect. Has any female in today's time taken a bump like that in WWE?
The closest one is Chelsea Green, Money in the Bank, if I'm not mistaken. That's it. And that was last year. That's the last one I remember, if I'm being honest with you. So, Three Diglets increased his lead to, I believe, 110. So, to be the World Super Chat champ, ladies and gentlemen, you have to out-donate Three Diglets, who currently holds the lead with $110. So, if you want to come for the king, like I always tell you, you best not miss. So, we will find out who walks away the world champ. And just so we're clear, Three Diglets is retiring after tonight. So, I do not know if he'll be competing for the belt again at Clash in Paris. So probably we'll let him hold the belt until Clash in Paris, and then we'll crown a new champ then, and we'll see who walks out by that point. All right, let's get to the rest of the show. Next up, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu steel cage match for the United States Championship. This was not good. Weakest match of the entire weekend. Didn't quite pass the bar for me. I don't know. It's just like, we really want to like Solo, right? We want to like what these two can do. Solo is just not great as an in-ring performer. He's not. He doesn't really have that aura when the bell rings. But this is just how I feel about it. Great character. Great manager. Love the Steve Urkel comedy routine that he's doing. But when the bell rings, though, I ain't feeling it. And so, for me, it's probably best that we move on from this feud. Let's move up Jacob Fatu, move him to the main event scene, see how well he does. But Solo winning this match because of his bloodline crew, whatever they're called, even with Jimmy Uso going out there, didn't surprise me whatsoever. So, Mark by Wrestling predicted it. He called it. He said that Jacob Fatu would lose, and then we would move him up to the main event scene. Cool. Cool with me. I am cool with that. Solo Sikoa, I don't know, bro. Like, I'm glad he won the U.S. Championship. But something's off about this. These MFTs. The Mafia. The Timu bloodline. It's missing something. Excuse me. It's missing something. Anyone else feel like it's missing something? Because it feels that way. For me. But, whatever. Solo Sikoa retains. Match was whatever. Jacob Fatu's moving up to the main event scene. I did like that he did the moonsault dive off the top of the cage. That looked great. He didn't take the pinfall. They protect him. Solo escaped the cage. That's how he got the belt. Kept the belt. So, there you go. I'm not going to spend too much time on that match because it didn't really pass the smell test for me. I will spend a lot of time on this next match. The Intercontinental Championship. Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles. AJ Styles came out in a lowrider wearing some Latino Heat gear. He wore the Eddie Guerrero gear. Loved it. That was so awesome. What a tribute to Eddie. This entire match was a tribute to Eddie Guerrero. They did Tope con Heroes. They did the Three Amigos, frog splashes from both of them, a live cheat and steel spot. Loved that. Oh, that was so good. But I love that they're doing this 20 years later after Eddie had his final SummerSlam match against Rey Mysterio. And during that match, they fought for the custody of Dominic Mysterio. Look at that. I don't think Dominic was wrestling in 2020. Yeah, Dominic was not wrestling in 2015, right? No, he wasn't. So, because he started wrestling during the pandemic. Wow. So Dominic's, yeah, this was appropriate. I love this. And I'm happy Dominic got the win, too. Clean. Excuse me. He got the win clean. And AJ did the dude. He did the deed. Did the dude. Did the deed. Did the dude. Pause. Did the deed. Great match, by the way. Really like this. Dominic is being booked as a dominant champion. And apparently he's going after the AAA world title. Y'all better give him... Look here. Look here. As much as I love El Hijo del Vikingo, Dominic Mysterio versus Vikingo, you better give Dom that world title. You better. WWE, I bets to see that world title around the waist of Mr. Dominic Mysterio. Mysterio. For real. But this was a great match. Great callback to Eddie. Great tribute to Eddie. Main event time. Main event. AJ Styles, Dominic Mysterio was followed by easily one of the best matches all weekend. The best John Cena match he's had since his matches with AJ Styles. And definitely one of Cody's best matches all year. Love the entrances. I love that they played a clip of Dusty Rhodes for Cody during his entrance. And, of course, Cody got the Cody Vader. And then John Cena came out with color. No black and white. He came out with color. Excuse me. And it was a straight babyface entrance. Now, before we get into the match, let me talk about this. So on SmackDown, John Cena just out of nowhere turned babyface. And I'm like, all right, is this legit? I don't know about this being legit. I got some feeling that this is actually, and this is just my opinion, that this is actually a swerve. That he's gonna basically betray us. Like, oh, you thought I was going babyface. Ha! Psych. That's what I thought. No, it was a legit babyface turn. Because he worked babyface throughout this entire match. It was babyface versus babyface, which is what they wanted at WrestleMania. And this was outstanding. This entire match was great. They beat the piss out of each other. Cody Rhodes got a goddamn steel steps thrown in his face. We got 10,000 FUs, not calling it the attitude adjustment. We got 10,000 crossroads. I think they brawled in the crowd. John Cena did an FU through a table on the outside. Cody got a little heelish, taking out the turnbuckle, using the metal steel, the turnbuckle pad to beat down John Cena. Love seeing John Cena carry Cody Rhodes up the ramp, and then they go underneath the ring, and then they take the Cody Vader up with John Cena holding him on his shoulders. That was great. Oh, man. What else? Yeah, like, I think John is the first man to kick out of 3 crossroads. That was nuts. That was crazy. So, I'm watching this match, and I'm like, oh my God, something crazy's gotta happen. Something crazy's gotta happen. I'm like waiting for the, if you smell, never came. It never came, right? And then, you know, Cody goes after the world title. You're thinking, Cody's going to use the world title. He's going to use the world title on John. John sees it coming, hits the FU, and then says, I'm not using that. Tosses it to the side. Not me. And he never went for it. When John Cena hit his top rope FU, Cody kicked out. And then he goes forward again, this time with the table. Cody hits the top rope cutter. John Cena is laying on the ropes. Cody stands up behind him and gives him the salute. And then hits the crossroads. And then pins a 1, 2, 3. that was an instance where I went, wow. They actually gave John Cena and Cody Rhodes a clean babyface versus babyface match. And it was awesome. It was awesome. And John Cena lost the belt back to Cody. That was an awesome match, but there was a side of me that was like, well, okay, wait. So we did all that just for Cena to give the belt back to Cody? Is this how we're going to end it? Nah, this can't be it, right? So Cody celebrates with John, leaves the ring, and then John is standing inside the ring by himself. Crowd's giving him respect. Thank you, Cena. Thank you, Cena. By the way, the crowd was booing the piss out of Cody throughout the entire match. It did feel like Cody was going heel. It did. He didn't, though. But it did feel like that for a minute. So Cody walks away with the belt. John Cena staying inside the ring. And then next thing you hear is dum, 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 boom, 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 boom. Brock Lesnar shows up. I'm losing my mind because I'm like, well, what? It was a genuine what moment. I'm not joking you. It was a genuine what the fuck? Are you serious moment? Brock Lesnar showed up out of nowhere. And the crowd is like stunned. I'm stunned. Michael Cole's cussing up a storm. He's walking to the ring, looking good, by the way. He looks good. And then Cena's just like, okay. Brock gets inside the ring, hits Cena with an F5, and then walks away. And that's how we end the show, with Brock returning and laying out John Cena. And so let me reiterate to you one more time. I still don't know how to feel about this. I'm on the fence about it. I'm not going to hate on it. But at the same time, I'm not excited for it either. Because Brock Lesnar is still involved in that Janelle Grant lawsuit. And so until I get more information on this, there's a side of me that's like, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right. Right? Why are they bringing back Brock Lesnar? And who else are they bringing back? Because if Brock Lesnar's allowed to come back, maybe another man will be coming back from that lawsuit. Now imagine, worst case scenario, imagine if we turn on Raw and SmackDown, and the first thing we hear is, no chance! So that's what you got, boom, 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 dum, 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 boom. Be no chance, dum 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 dum. Be no chance in hell. You got no chance, dum 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 dum. I think I might turn off the show. I think I'll just turn off the show and just stop watching wrestling. I swear to God, if Vince McMahon shows back Three Diglets, I'll tell you what, Three Diglets. If Vince shows up this week, you can't retire. You have to come back. You have to come out of retirement if Vince McMahon shows up. I don't give a fuck. If Vince shows up, you gotta come back out of retirement because that's the only way I'm doing live streams. For real, Three Diglets. If Vince shows up at any point in time, the only way I'm doing a live stream is if you're here. Not even this week. If he shows up, I'm gonna be like, well, I guess we're done. I guess that's it. Until Three Diglets says, nah. You can't. Because I'm here. Now, for the record, I don't see Vince coming in. I think this Brock Lesnar appearance, I don't know. I'm not going to comment too much on it. Because there's too much behind it. And I think the reason why they canceled the pressers is because of this. I think they canceled all pressers because they knew people like me were going to be like, yo, what the fuck? Really? Is that what we doing? Is that what we doing? Nah, bruh. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that you guys can't feel a certain way about it. If you're happy for Brock Lesnar, cool. But no, absolutely not. We're not doing no fucking Vince McMahon return. I'm not for that. I'm just not. So, for real, like, I gotta ask you guys again, how we feeling about Brock Lesnar? Marked by Wrestling, how we feeling about Brock Lesnar? How we feeling about him being back? What we're doing with John Cena? Because I'm gonna be real with you. As of right now, I have no idea what the hell they're doing. SummerSlam was okay, passable, good inside the ring, but I left the show going, what are we doing here? What the hell's going on? What the hell is going on? Right? Man, I don't know. I guess this is a good thing because it basically says you have to stay and watch. You have to watch the shows to see what the hell's going on. Right? I'm just concerned. I'm concerned because things haven't been making sense as of lately. Like, ever since John Cena turned heel, and since he won the title at SummerSlam, not SummerSlam, since he won the title at WrestleMania, WWE's been off. It's been off. It hasn't been as clean. Like, I think about all the work Triple H did in 2022, and then Vince McMahon came and screwed it up, and then he got the book back in 2024, and all that was fucking fantastic. I don't know. Something's been off. And I want your thoughts on what's been happening here. So, that's my review. SummerSlam overall this weekend. Not the best SummerSlam of all time. Go out of your way to see the TLC match. Go out of your way to see Seth Rollins cash in on CM Punk. Go out of your way to see the main event. Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. But the rest of the show, middle of the road. Middle of the road SummerSlam. And I'm being honest with you. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. Let's crown ourselves a new World Super Chat champ.
IYO doing that pile driver on Zoe at MITB 2024.
Oh, man. EL doing that pile driver on Zoe almost killed her. I almost forgot about that. Thank you for bringing that up. That was nuts. That was crazy. So, reminder, the amount to beat is 3 Diglets 110. That is the amount to beat. I don't remember who's in second place. Is it Carlos Marenzo with 15? So, Carlos, if you donate 100, you'll eclipse 3 Diglets. We're gonna see who walks out the champ. 3 Diglets says they're running audibles. You're probably right about that. They probably are. Alright, talk to me, y'all. How we feeling about this show? A&B combos. If the allegations were proven to be nothing more than that, then so be it. It's been 2 years since he's been back in the WWE. We need a minute to process. Yeah, it just... It's one of those things, like I said, where him being back, okay, fine, we can work with that. I hope this doesn't come with any other baggage, if you get what I mean. Chemo Embryo. Cody gave Cena a pile driver tonight, followed by "You can't do that" chance. That was a great moment. That was awesome. Cinnamon Toast. Products been good, but some of the story stuff has felt off. Right. Storytelling has not been hitting. It's been all over the place, honestly. In-ring, it's been pretty solid. Game Shock. This night might be a 7.5. I was saying 8.5 out of 10, but looking back, I had to decrease it by a number. Night 1 was an 8 out of 10 on my life. So, overall grade for SummerSlam for you would be an 8 out of 10 if you add those up. Not bad. That means it was good. SD Kai says, does Cody need to turn heel? I mean, we'll see how things play out with him. Anthony P. And you know what, Trey? I agree with you. And go, it would be a dumb idea having TNA competing with AEW. Look, as much as I think AEW is not a great show right now, TNA comes nowhere close to competing with AEW. It's not even in the same conversation. Shadowstar, I'll say this. I don't mind Brock coming back as long as he puts over people, and also if he got cleared from the lawsuit. Yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely see. Three Diglets, my man. I don't know. It's looking like no one wants to challenge you. I think you're gonna close out as it's looking like you're gonna close out retiring with that world title. That's interesting. By the way, just so we're clear, mandatory defenses now are for these world titles. So if you are the world champ, you are required to defend it on every single PLE or every single AEW pay-per-view. So you could choose WWE or AEW. So honestly, yeah, feels right that Three Diglets gets to have this last month. As if anybody wants to take it from him, of course. The amount to beat is 110. We got people in here. Let's see what they do. How much time do I want to give this? We've been doing this for an hour and 30. We'll go 15 more minutes. Let me interact with the people a little bit. Let me see what y'all in here saying. What y'all been saying in here? JB Snacking. What's up, JB Snacking? This match tried way too hard to be some kind of epic Triple H long ass epic. You mean the Becky and Lyra match? Yeah, that was to be honest, they had a hard time following the TLC match, which was not going to be topped. But yeah, it was their weakest match. Fresh Fly. Hornswoggle cut the zip ties for her. Right, who cut them zip ties for her? That's funny. Movie Maker. That's what I thought, LOL. And Michael Cole was like, did it come out? LOL. I have no idea. Yeah, that was kind of weird for me. That was kind of weird for me. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me see something. Okay. Just trying to read something for me. All right. Let me see here. Uh-oh.
Last minute cash and like Seth Smile with horns.
Looks like 2 Live Cannon wants a shot at the belt. Here's the thing, 2 Live Cannon. 3 Diglets is 110. So you're gonna have to donate a little bit more. But good to see that you're in for the fight. I'm sure 3 Diglets likes to see it. 3 Diglets, you gotta fight. You got yourselves a fight on your hands. So we got cash here at the last minute. You love to see it. No, 3 Diglets is in the lead with $110. So 2 Live Cannon, you're gonna have to donate a little bit more. Just a little bit more. But I guess it's gonna be between 2 Live Cannon and 3 Diglets to close things out. That's interesting. One last fight. The retirement match. 2 Live Cannon and 3 Diglets. I love it. I love it. Let me see what y'all here talking about. Manuel Nagales says, my only hope to take down 3 Diglets is 1000% Corp CA, to be honest. Otherwise, I can't take down 3 Diglets myself. Oh, so he's hoping that Corp CA just makes a surprise appearance. Yo, Corp CA. They're calling for you, my dude. Oh, there it is.
SummerSlam night 2 is 6/10 for me though. Liked the main event, but Brock I'm 50-50 on.
Yeah, I think I really gotta get an overall consensus on Brock Lesnar. Like, people love it, others don't, but 2 Live Cannon takes the lead with 120. 3 Diglets. It's your move. What you doing, champ? How you want to go out? How you want to go out? Let me see here. Marked by Wrestling. Time for Jacob Batu to move up to the main event scene. Yeah, it's about that time. It's about that time. Carlene Williams. I think they turned John babyface so fast because neither Rock or Travis Scott was coming back to pay off that story. Plus, Cena turning heel wasn't the original plan, so there wasn't a clear end in mind. Yeah, that's... I don't know what the hell happened with that storyline. Just kind of went south, bro. Anthony P, I think when Bayley will beat... Oh.
Good man 2 Live Cannon.
3 Diglets takes the lead once again with 210. Will 2 Live Cannon respond to the donation? You love to see it. This is why Just Alyx is the place for the Super Chat title. Because there is no other place here on YouTube that's this competitive with Super Chats. Alright, so Carlene Williams says, I think they turned John Cena babyface so fast. I think I already read that. Anthony P, that's who I was reading. I think when Bayley will beat the crap out of Becky Lynch. Excuse me.
Injuries have been the reason for horrible stories.
Probably right about that. But still, like, not a lot to take home from this weekend. Anthony P, I think when Bayley will beat the crap out of Becky, Lyra comes out nowhere and beats Bayley up, causes the crowd to boo her. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. You're starting to say that Bayley would try to attack Becky and Lyra beats her up because of it. That's interesting. Clash at Paris crowd gonna be stupid crazy. Oh yeah, weight-based killer. You know that crowd's gonna be nuts. I think it's gonna be better than this crowd here at SummerSlam. This crowd was... Stadium shows are just weird. They're just weird all around. You know what I mean? Marked by Wrestling. Solo about to become the Stevie Ray leader of the NWOB team of SmackDown. Oh, goodness gracious. Valhalla. Anyone who says this show is good is accepting mediocrity. Ooh. Well, Valhalla Erickson, I'm going to need you to back off a little bit. Let people say what they want to say. If they want to say it's good, it's good. As simple as that. You thought the Judgment Day would get involved with Dominic Mysterio and AJ. No, they had Dominic beat AJ clean. And he used a tactic that Eddie used on Kurt Angle, which I thought was cool. Cena's FU is really a Death Valley driver. It could be perceived that way. Ultra Shadow 97 says Cena and Cody Rhodes was an all-timer street fight. I wouldn't call it an all-timer. It's one of John Cena's best matches, though. You won't hear me complain about that. Movie Maker, I can respect that the crowd wants to enjoy the show and not boo wrestlers for something they've done outside the ring. Oh, crap, here we go.
Gotta give a fight to one of the GOAT. Also, where is Ilya Dragunov? It's been a minute since we saw him.
Oh man, I hope he comes back soon. We should definitely have him back. So, 2 Live Cannon takes the lead with 220. 3 Diglets at 210. He's giving it to him. 3 Diglets, he's not letting you go without a fight. I love to see it. I love to see it, 3 Diglets. Man, what you gonna do about that? What you got to say? What you got to say? Maybe 2 Live Cannon can force 3 Diglets to donate the biggest donation he's ever donated. Maybe. Because 3 Diglets said he wants to outdo CorpCA's $4,000 donation. But he's not going to just do it.
Return of the Mac. It is Return of the Mac. Come on, Return of the Mac. Oh my God, you know that I'll be back. Here I go.
2 Live Cannon. I acknowledge you. Index pointing up, medium skin tone.
That puts 3 Diglets at 215. 2 Live Cannon still in the lead with $5. 220 is the amount to beat. Wait, was that 3 Diglets conceding? Did you concede? Did 3 Diglets concede? Wow. So it's over. That's it. 3 Diglets is conceding. Alyx, did you see Triple H ignore Cross and LA Knight chants and thought they were Brock chants? Also, I think something happened with Brock because Peacock has a whole section for him at the moment. Wow, 3 Diglets, is that it? Oh, what's up, Corp? CorpCA is here. CorpCA, have you been here the entire time? Wow, CorpCA. What CorpCA, what you doing? What we doing, CorpCA? Oh boy. I'm waiting on 3 Diglets' word here. I need 3 Diglets to tell me that he conceded. Ah. He said, "Psych." That's funny. That's funny. Ah. Hey. 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 He said, "Psych."
As the biggest piece of monkey crap, walking God's green earth.
That's the biggest piece of monkey crap. That boy 3 Diglets said, "You can shove it up, yo, Rudy Poo." 3 Diglets takes the lead with 315 to 220. He swerved ya. He said, "Swerve." That boy said, "Doom, doom, 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 top rope, catch a vibe." I love it. 315 to 220. We also got CorpCA just like, this is quite entertaining. This is quite entertaining. Because I have no idea what CorpCA is going to do. Now, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know, CorpCA is your current international champ. He will be defending the belt every Friday, unless he decides to go after this belt. Got nothing to lose. Well, Mr. 2 Live Cannon, the floor is yours. What are we going to do? And just like that. Just like that, ladies and gentlemen.
Feeling like Cody at Elimination Chamber, tears of joy. I concede.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's looking like 3 Diglets is going to walk away, retiring as your World Super Chat Champion. Hey, much love, much love. And so now comes the big question. Does anybody else want to step up? Does anybody else want to see what happens when you go one-on-one with the Great One? Or is this going to be it? Now, we got CorpCA. CorpCA sitting right there. And the people are looking at CorpCA going, "I believe in CorpCA. Where the hell is CorpCA?" But like I said, CorpCA is already the champ. So let me go ahead and get this ready. because I think we're gonna go ahead and call it. Clash in Paris 2025. Like, real talk though, like, Three Diglets, my man. If this is it, thank you. Like, you have been very instrumental to the channel. Not just my channel, but to A&B Combos and
SD Kai asked who was my biggest challenge. Shout out to the Corp Cs, the Franklin Torres. But, no doubt it was nickname my.
Wow. Nickname my. I think nickname my is the only person to beat you clean, right? Like, of course, Corp CA took the belt from you, but that was when you couldn't. That's when you wasn't necessarily battling. But we're talking about an actual battle. I think nickname I was like, that was the one. That was the only one that beat you. Like, legit, straight up beat you. Nickname I only shows up for AEW streams though, so he's not gonna show up for no WWE streams. But it's looking like, because I'm getting this ready, Three Diglets is gonna retire as world champ. Get one more month with the belt before calling it a day. Incredible. But we're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see what happens. Does Corp CA want to give it a shot? Still time. So let me see. Three Diglets. Who is someone said who beat you clean? I think it was nickname my. That was about it. That was the only person to beat him clean. How much more time do I want to give this? I don't want to give this too much time. 5 more minutes. We'll go 5 more minutes, and then at the end of 5 minutes, we'll call it. So the amount to beat is 315. So if someone comes in and drops 500 or drops 400, then we'll keep it going.
Rumor is Becky versus Nikki Bella. WHYYYYYYYYYYYYYYY.
Yeah. Why? Why? I agree with you. Can we not do Becky? Can we not do anything involving Nikki Bella? Why is she here? As you said. I agree with that. Now, Two Live Cannon. Do know you can go for this belt again at Clash in Paris. You won't be fighting Three Diglets because he is retiring. But you might be fighting someone else. We'll have to see. We will definitely have to see what happens there. Yeah, it's looking like Three Diglets is gonna walk away. He's gonna retire with the world title. Kind of disappointed that Corp CA is not gonna challenge him. Was kind of hoping. Why? Come on, please tell me y'all got that reference. That reference is not that obscure. No, but I was kind of hoping that Three Diglets' final match would be rightfully so against Corp CA. And Three Diglets was taunting him. Taunting Corp CA. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. Fight me. And Corp CA said, no. I don't need to fight you. You need to fight me. And you will never truly fight me.
Chat. Thank you. Gotta take care of some stuff. Stay toxic. Flexed biceps, medium skin tone. Love y'all.
Love you too, Three Diglets. And that's gonna do it for Three Diglets. He's ending the night with $325. Now, this will close literally in 2 minutes. So, y'all got 2 minutes. The amount to beat is $325, and I think 3 Diggers is out of commission. He is not going to be donating anymore. I will laugh my ass off. And because 3 Diggers is now leaving. Watch Corpse CA drop 500 now. I will die laughing. Now that 3 Diggers he's announcing he's leaving, watch Corpse CA come in and drop 500. I will laugh. I will die laughing. I'm serious. We got 2 minutes left. 3 Diggers is like, I'm done. That's it, man. I'm done. Take care. And watch Corpse CA go, bye-bye, bitch. 500. Oh, it'd be so good. It'd be a Seth Rollins cash in. And then he can finally say he beat 3 Diglets. Now, I will. I'm not saying he's gonna do it. I will die laughing. Ah!
500.
Yo! No! Oh, Corpse CA did it! He waited until 3 Diglets left the building to steal it! He waited! Oh my god! 3 Diglets! Is this how we're going out? 3 Diglets, are we going out like this? Not like this. Not like this. He stole it, ladies and gentlemen. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Corpse CA. This motherfucker. He made us think he wasn't gonna do it. He pulled a Seth Rollins. He said, I'm not going for the world title.
$500.
Oh my god, we're doing it. We're doing this. We're doing this. We're doing this.
RLY dog.
Oh god, 3 Diglets just jumped to 825. Corpse CA is at 1,000. Oh no, he's at 500. Well, Corpse CA, you know how this works. If you want to keep going, Cash App is open. The Cash App is open, ladies and gentlemen. Corpse CA has taken up literally everything that he could donate for YouTube. So if he wants to keep going, the Cash App is right here. Cash App is $justAlex90 unless you concede. 3 Diglets said, "Oh, you tried to pull a Seth Rollins on me." No. 3 Diglets said, "No. No." He said, "You will never beat me. I am your god. I am king." That's hilarious. I swear to God, I would have, if 3 Diggers had actually left and Corpse CA said 500, that would have been the greatest ending to a stream. But 3 Diggers was like, oh no. You're not doing that to me, buddy. No, sir. That was so good. All right, so what we doing? Corpse CA, you concede? Are you going to let 3 Diggers retire? Are you going to put it into this rivalry once and for all? We're getting it, ladies and gentlemen. We're ending it right. The storyline of the century. Finally, 3 Diglets versus Corpse CA. Finally, we're doing it. We're doing it! This was what SummerSlam was all about. It wasn't about John Cena and Cody Rhodes. No one gives a fuck about Brock Lesnar. No one cares about that TLC. The real SummerSlam match was 3 Diglets versus Corp CA. That's hilarious. That was great. That was great. So the amount to beat, ladies and gentlemen, is 825. And Corp CA dropped 500. By the way, Corp CA, if you don't win, you still keep the international title. But if you win, you will vacate the international title. And then that will go to, who's in second place? Oh, wow. Okay, Corp CA says, it was fun, 3D. I knew you would be disappointed, but my title run is the international title. Are you conceding?
Come on, return of the Mac. Oh my God, you know that I'll be back. Here I go.
Corp CAVS 3 Diglets is all I ever wanted for 3 Diglets retirement match. Glad I was here for it.
Yeah, it just feels right. That was the only way it goes out. No one else. No one else. Oh wait, are you one and done, Corp CA? You one and done, buddy? Is Corp CA one and done? If you are, hey. You gave 3 Diggers the proper send-off, honestly. You gave 3 Diggers a proper send-off if you're one and done. Cause I was like, well, I guess we're going to the Cash App. I guess not. We TKO Corp. Look at 3 Diglets. Drew Usher, you missed a lot. So 3 Diglets is in the lead with 825, and Corp CA just came in and dropped 500. So now he's in second place. Travis Cunningham said, Drew Usher, drop 500. All right, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. That's gonna do it. Real talk, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up to 3 Diglets. 3 Diglets is ending his entire reign, his Super Chat career as your world champion one last time. And man, that's crazy. What a storyline finish. What a storyline finish. Because I had a feeling. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. There it is. That Corp CA was not going to give it to him one more time. Because it didn't feel right for me. I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? When the lawsuit was filed. And it is
Keep my small bank account on the mid-card lol. Great stream, Alyx.
You might want to go after the world title, because remember, we're going to be crowning a new world champ at Clash in Paris later on this month. So that world title can still be yours, because this is 3 Diglets' last stream. Like, this is it. He's retiring from donations, from what I hear. Or at least he's retiring from competing for Super Chat titles.
Love y'all heart.
Love you too, man. Love you too. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Y'all, that... Let me pump up 3 Diglets one last time. Let me get it in one last time. 3 Diglets, first off, personally speaking, your contributions to this channel will always be remembered, my dude. You are a beacon for wrestling fans like me, for the chat, And what you just started, your legacy will be carried on. Because going forward, when we have these Super Chat battles, we're going to be thinking of when 3 Diglets, when Corp CA, when many others threw down and shook the earth. And so I'm grateful to have had you. And dude, you're always welcome here, man. You're always welcome to get into the chat, hang out, chill. Your family, bro. As long as you want to come in, you're always welcome here. And I guess one more time before we cut off the stream, I gotta give it to him. I gotta pump him up. Everyone, show your love for the kiss stealing, willing, dealing, son of a gun, clanging and banging, Super Chat World Champion, 3 Diglets. Acknowledge him.
Return of the Mac. It is Return of the Mac. Come on, Return of the Mac. Oh my God, you know that I'll be back. Here I go.
3D, I acknowledge you as my final boss with Undertaker's WrestleMania streak in it.
Oh Lord, 3 Diglets, what did you do? Okay, so 3 Diglets said check my phone. What'd you do, bro? What did you do? Oh, 3 Diglets! My man, thank you. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, as a goodbye present, I gotta show this. If you don't mind, 3 Diglets, I want to show this to the chat. As my as a goodbye present, I suppose he wanted to give me one last massive donation. And I thank him. $1,000. $1,000 from 3 Diglets. Wow. Wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're the man. Cream of the crop. Cream of the crop, my man. Hey, you are welcomed any fucking time. Any fucking time, my man. And do know that this channel is going to remember you for everything that you've done. Man, that's... man. You the man. You the man. Alright. Enough of the gushy stuff. Yes, that puts him at $1,825, which is, you know, 3 Diglets has always been a master, been someone that's always killed it with donations. But I'm grateful that that he was here to give me that. So here we go. What's next, ladies and gentlemen? Where do we go from here? Well, let's talk about it. Tomorrow night, well, tonight, because it is midnight, Monday Night Raw will be here live. And this Friday will be the first defense of Corp CA on Friday Night SmackDown. He will be defending his belt weekly. So if you come for the king, you best not miss. We will be crowning a new world champion at Clash in Paris. But for the remainder of the month, 3 Diglets will remain as the current holder until Clash in Paris. So, the world titles will be defended at pay-per-views only, and the international title will be defended weekly. That is what it is. So, Corp CA will be carrying, and we will be calling him the fighter champion. And of course, Corp CA can still compete for the world title, but if he wins the world title, he has to vacate the fighter title. And then we'll go from there. I don't feel good with letting one person hold 2 belts. Unless Corp CA wants to go over to A and B combos and win that belt too. Since 3 Diglets is retiring. Just saying. But thank you all so much for being here. As you follow out, do all the YouTube things. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and Venmo. I'll see you guys later tonight for Raw. I'll see you later on this weekend for the first title defense, but also for more WWE. I love you all, and I'll catch you guys next time, right here in Alyx's world, the place that is, was, and forever will be the home of three Diglets, but most importantly, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. Peace.
When you're